All right, welcome back to Boozy Plays. We're gonna run it around the block one more time.
Y'all got any of them views?
I got any of them sweet views for them boys? Oh man, I swear we got to be getting close on this. Because remember, like in the beginning of this playthrough, we had like mimic after mimic after mimic in that dungeon. So it's like we've got to be close. Just being stingy with us is what it is. I think the game figured out what we're doing, and it's like, well, I'm still going to give it to you, but it's not going to make it easy or anything.
It's actively patching itself.
Right.
With the exploit, like, man, wouldn't that be so cool?
Oh my gosh. Dude, I started playing Cult of the Lamb again on stream this week. I just felt like it all of a sudden. That game is so fun. Holy crap, bro.
And it has poop in it.
And it does have poop in it, that's right.
Have you ever played the game Infernax?
Oh, that's a great game.
So I'm playing that. That's my story game right now. As for lack of a better word.
There's not a whole lot of story in that one either.
No,
it's a great game though. It's so
But
good.
I just picked it up because of the Castlevania vibes.
Yeah, big time Castlevania vibes. And it does them really well too.
It does. I will say that I was a victim to Castlevania 2 assholery in that game because I I had to end my stream when I'm playing it for the first time because I literally got stuck at a point. I'm like, I'm just going back on the same screens. I have no idea where to go. Nothing is happening. So I'm going to have to do some research. So we'll tune in next time. So I did my due diligence and I looked into what I was supposed to do. And apparently, I know of the NPC because I had this conversation with the guy. But apparently, there's this castle that appears during a storm in the ocean, right? So you have to go down to this one screen where it's just two platforms that just fall into nothing. Like you can't go any further, and there's an ocean in the background. And apparently, you have to cast your lightning spell. For the castle to show up. What kind of dickheaded Castlevania 2 shit is that?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think I figured that one out actually. But not to say that there wasn't other like ridiculous stuff that I totally should have figured out that I didn't. But I want to say that I figured that one out actually.
But I'm just like,
but yeah,
I thought about that. I'm like, so do I just need to like turn it into night and day a lot of times, and maybe like a storm will happen on one of the nights, or something like that, or it just never occurred to me to use my lightning bolt as a full-blown storm. You know what I mean? Like, so I need to go back and do that. But other than that, I've really been enjoying the game. It's really fun.
I almost asked you the question that I hate when people ask me is how far into it are you? I'm always like, I don't know how to answer that.
I have killed about 3 or 4 bosses.
Yeah, still total. Didn't get it. Gosh, bro. Maybe we need to.
It's not a very long game from what I can.
No, it's not terribly
from
long.
What I read.
It's definitely replayable though because like
there's all these different endings and stuff.
Yeah, there are different endings. So like the different choices you make affect the outcomes and stuff like that. But like I played it all the way through, and then I had this thing where people can like quote unquote sponsor a stream, and then I'll essentially play whatever game they want. And that was one of the ones that people requested. And at
least you've got people with good taste.
Yeah, well, when people, because sometimes
I hate it when people just play
crap.
The troll stuff for you, just to make your life miserable. I'm like, why would you want to do that to somebody?
Yeah, people love watching a streamer suffer.
Play Silver Server for 2 hours, okay? Like you're gonna like that for like the first 15 minutes,
and then leave.
You're gonna. And then you'll be like, you like this? It's pretty awful, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Actually, let's see if we can buy. Can we buy any of this stuff here? Boink.
I'm trying to inspire my community this month to submit me holiday Hoberty Shuffle videos.
Oh, really?
So that way I can good pavement myself a holiday Hoberty Shuffle community montage.
That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love
So
it.
the
Now, is it
idea
going to be
is
the
that
same song or is it a different song? Or
so I was gonna have it be a holiday song. I was gonna kind of leave it like just for the sake of people making the videos, they can obviously play whatever they want because we'll put the actual song over the whole thing. But I haven't quite narrowed down. I don't want it to be Mariah Carey because I would put a bullet in my own brain with the Christmas music.
I think Holly Jolly Christmas would go well with the moves of the Hobarty Shuffle.
Oh, you know
Have
what?
a holly
A
jolly
jolly Christmas. Okay,
best
I can
time
see
of
that.
the year.
But the idea is that they have to wear one piece of holiday garments. It could be like a Santa hat, or it could be a beard, or it could be elf ears, or it could be
I thought you were
I don't
saying a
know.
one-piece bathing suit or something.
No, just like just
Gotta
like
wear a
you know,
one-piece bathing suit, ladies, top
just
or
didn't want-
bottom, whichever one. you
I
prefer.
just didn't want people to like, like, well, I don't have to go out and buy a whole costume for this. Like, no, like if you have anything in your house that's Christmas oriented, hold it. Or if it's a shirt, wear it, or
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
Just to kind of set it apart that it is a Christmas thing. And, we would make the montage video, and I hadn't decided if I was going to I was going to be like, which one, who did it the best on the last one. But I'm like, I don't really know if I want people to like critique these because the whole
Right.
point of it is to make a funny dance
Yeah, it's
video.
just
And I'm not,
fun and
yeah.
togetherness and all that
So
stuff.
then I was like, fuck it. We'll just have the montage video to just be something fun for us to play. Like, I love the first one. Anytime I ever play it, I just like, sometimes I'll play it when I'm getting really frustrated at a game. And I'll be like, I need to take a 2-minute break. We'll play the Hobarty Shuffle video. And it always just puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, it's a feel-good
You know?
video, man.
Yeah. So it's a good mental reset. So I kind of wanted another one. So I was like, holidays are as just as good an excuse as any.
Heck yeah. I would definitely get people in the spirit of the season.
So send me a Hobarty Shuffle holiday video, Steve.
You send one of me?
Yeah.
I don't dance for religious reasons.
It's not even really dancing.
Not what my church says. No, I'm just joking. I can't blame the church on me not having moves.
For religious reasons.
We're super religious. We do not dance. Oh, you turd.
Footloose is like your biblical like reference point.
You turd! Look at this guy. Die. Please give it to me. He gave it to me. Oh, man. I was about to lose my damn mind. Okay, we got it. We got it, baby. We got the mimic egg.
So now the jelly ball is going to be no more, and you're going to have a chest with you instead.
Yep. And the chest even like bites stuff for me.
You're fired.
You're fired. Okay.
You're fired.
There's the mimic egg right there. So this is what we have to do. You're fired. It just makes people sad. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we go back to Roanoka, and I'll show you in just a second here that little corral next to my house. The mimic egg will sit there, and I have to wait for it to hatch. But that doesn't take terribly long. I mean, like, I don't know if you've noticed, but if it's daytime, when you go into the dungeons, when you come back out, it's going to be nighttime, and vice versa. So, like, there's our mimic egg waiting to hatch there. It'll be a few day cycles. So day, night, whatever, for us to finally get it. But we will get it, and life will be sweet. So, like that. Nope. Can we do it like that? No, we can't do it like that. Like that. Look at all these potions I got, too, from that freaking mimic.
Some sweet posh you got there,
sweet
bro.
Posh. Got some sweet posh, daddy.
Posh daddy.
Actually, let's sell some stuff. We need to get rid of some of this crap. I have a story for you to kind of level the playing field from what the stories you told on the last episode. I play bass guitar in the band at our church. Okay. Have I shown you the thieves yet?
No.
Okay, this dude right here in the blue vest or blue robe, sorry, he's a thief. It showed a little mask thing over his head. when he
Well, he
walked
looks
in.
pretty dishonest.
He does look
actually.
kind of dishonest, doesn't he? Kind of. Okay, so there he just grabs something
Hey,
off.
buddy,
Just
come back here.
tackle his ass, and then we'll
tackle his ass.
Tackle his ass. That's what you do. So anyways,
Wow.
that's what you do with thieves. An easy way to make sure you don't ever get bamboozled is you can stand on this side of the cash register and sell everything. So that way you have a quick and easy path to catch any thieves. Otherwise, if you're back here, you have to run around here to beat that ass. If you're over here, beating that ass is right within reach.
That ass is the ass is right there
right
to be beat.
Within reach. It does not get any easier to beat an ass.
Beat that ass.
Than to do it like that. So, anywho, that's how you.
I like the way you do business.
Right.
No nonsense in this shop.
Oh, I don't beat around the bush.
But I will beat that ass.
I will. I will not hesitate.
I will not hesitate.
So, anyways, I play bass in the band. There's like an earlier service at like 9 a.m. or something, 9, and then there's a later one at 10:30 or 10:45. You'll notice that I don't really know the times because it doesn't really matter because I get there at like 7:30 in the morning to get set up and everything and yada yada.
Right.
Yada. Well, when I get up that early, I don't know about you. Everyone's eating habits are different. I don't feel like eating when I get up at like 6 a.m. I'm not hungry yet. It's like my body hasn't really turned on. You know? So
I'm not really a breakfast person.
See,
period.
I would say that I'm a breakfast person. I do enjoy breakfast quite a bit, actually. Breakfast is probably one of my favorite meals. But I don't feel like eating breakfast at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or whatever. So anyhow, what I'll usually make myself eat something because I know I'm going to be starving before too long here.
Right.
Well, in between, hold on. Have I sold these yet? No, I haven't. 1 second here. Magic mushroom. These are magic mushrooms, Adam.
Oh, maybe that's why they were evil and trying to ambush you.
You think they would be a little more mellow, but no, maybe they're tripping balls, and that's why they're like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!"
They're just a couple of fun guys.
A couple of fun guys. Right, insert the rim shot.
I'll see myself out.
Well, by the time we're into that second service or whatever, I'm freaking starved. So like, since I've already been there through one service during like the sermon or whatever in the second service, sometimes, depending on how hungry I am, and if I had like a granola bar or something I could take with me, but normally I don't because I'm not smart enough to plan ahead for that.
Sure.
I'll take a walk downtown, and there's like a couple of cafes and stuff that, you know, will have coffee and various pastries or whatever.
The occasional Danish.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I go walking down the sidewalk there, and it's funny because the only reason why I know this is because I watched a JonTron video on YouTube. But apparently,
John.
It's
a name I haven't heard in a long time.
JonTron?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like me some JonTron. I enjoy his videos when they come out twice a year. It's funny because like JonTron will post like 2 videos a month or for a while there, and then he like disappears for a year and a half. Like I don't get how that works, but I mean, not that I'm judging him or anything, but like it's just kind of weird how he does this content. Anyhow, this story is taking way too long. So I'm walking down the sidewalk, and from the JonTron video, he says like it takes only like 1/8 of an inch of like height difference or whatever to create a tripping hazard. Well, there was this little divot in the sidewalk that like I didn't even see it. I'm walking along, and I basically trip over this thing because of the change in the terrain, and I start to trip, and it's like all the shit's going through my head like, oh man, I can't go falling down. First of all, it's going to be really embarrassing. Second of all, I'm 42 years old, and when you trip and fall when you're 42, it's not like when you trip and fall when you're 12. Like it's
Not
a week long.
close.
It's like a week long recovery and stuff. And you know better than anyone because you went bump a dump down the stairs, spilling your nuts everywhere.
Yes, my nuts were spilled.
So I'm like going like it's slow motion on my way down to the ground, and like 3/4 of the way through it, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fall. So I like went down literally face first. Like I mean,
Oh wow.
I didn't fall on my face, but like I went like straight forward basically. Didn't even like get to turn to the side or anything like that.
Wow.
There wasn't a single soul out there to see me. Thank the Lord for that. But yeah, I totally went all the way down, and I am sore as heck from it now.
Oh man.
Yeah, so gold runes. These are our runes, Adam.
Runes.
And right here, oh no, that's not it. Oh shoot, there's another thing called a rune tool or whatever. It's like, oh, it's another rune tool. Runes. But yeah. So anyways, I took a fall, and I freaking hurt from it now. So bad.
Yeah, man. It's that's real life, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not the same.
No, not at all.
And like another thing is like it becomes less funny when somebody's telling you the story, like you as the person hearing it, like you're almost like, oh my god, dude, are you okay? It's like because you know,
yeah,
you know
really.
what I mean. Like it goes past the humor section. We're now to the age where we're like, oh my god, dude, are
You
you
fell? Okay? Yeah, it's like one of those things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like you know how serious it is now.
For sure, yeah. And it's also a little depressing to know that the only thing that separates between a normal day and a shitty one is an eighth of an inch in grade difference. You know?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was bad stuff. And I get up like super early on those band days and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll take a nap in the afternoon just because like by that point I'm pretty freaking tired.
This will also happen when you get older.
Exactly. Daddy's tired. I'll be back in a little bit.
Tired.
But I took a nap, and I woke up from the nap, and I had like forgotten about the fall. But I'm like, why do I hurt everywhere? Because like when you lay there, like your muscles get all stiff and stuff because you've been motionless for a while. And like it pays you back even more. You're just it hurts so freaking bad. So
yes, it does.
It was a rough Sunday for old Steve. I'll tell you.
It was a rough Sunday, man. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, at least nobody was around to make fun of you.
That's true. And if someone did see me, they at least weren't like, ha ha, you know, from out behind a bush or something.
He's a big phony.
He fell face first on the ground. Oh man, yeah, my like, I'm just sore as hell from it.
Yeah, it's the joys of being a crotchety old man. I'm right there with you.
Oh, there's a grasshopper in the water. Did you see that grasshopper? I just squashed him.
Wow.
I love squashing the insects because I know it always distresses you so much. You're always like, why'd you do that?
But see, what's messed up is that you can't be mean to an NPC, but you'll just take innocent life of an insect on screen with just wanton abandon.
Wanton abandon. Oh my god.
But telling an NPC that you won't go find their grandmother's pendant in the cave of lost memories. You know, that's too much. That's too mean. We have to go find the pendant.
The Cave of Lost Memories, is that like a real thing, or did you just make that up?
I made it up, but I'm sure it's a thing.
So that sounds very Tolkien-esque.
The Cave of Lost Memories.
Cave of Lost Memories. I don't know why, but in my brain I'm like, that sounds like a Tolkien thing.
I mean, I'm sure it exists in some kind of fantasy literature in some way, shape, or form.
You know, it's
a lost memory.
You should open like a head shop thing called JRR Token.
Like token. That would actually be pretty sweet.
Hey, speaking of which, recreational weed was legalized here.
Recreational, huh?
Yeah, recreational.
Wow. Are you stoned right now?
Am I stoned right now? I wish.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be in as much pain.
I was gonna say, why the hell not then?
Well, it hasn't like taken effect yet. I think someone on streams today said that it's not till like December 8th or something. I think, but Oh my gosh, I
have,
cannot get out
we
of
have
this
the
freaking
medical
poison.
part here in Ohio, but not recreational yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the medical and went right on to recreational. Like we didn't even
Good for
hesitate.
you. I mean, I don't know why we're just not all to that point anyway. I'm not even from from the advocate of like I just want to be able to smoke weed without somebody giving me a hard time. That's not even where I'm coming from. I think just like even from just a pure medical standpoint,
Exactly,
we
yeah.
should have all have just realized that like, hey, it's not really that big of a deal, right? You know, like it could be pretty beneficial actually.
Well, you know, it's funny. One of my favorite movies is Pineapple Express, and there's this. Oh shoot! I accidentally used a potion thing. There's this scene. I want to say it's actually at the very like in the beginning of the movie, like where the music is still playing and stuff. But Seth Rogen is driving in the car talking to these talk radio people about how marijuana should be legalized, and he says something to the effect of we're basically making people give money to drug dealers and people that are unsavory folks, and yada yada yada, and it's just like, this is a comedy movie and he's saying it in a funny way, but I 100% agree with what he's saying.
I completely agree with that. Yeah.
So yeah, recreational weed coming to Missouri. Who would have thought?
Well done. Good for you guys. Yeah, if we dive too deep into the laws of recreational marijuana and stuff, we run in danger of turning into a Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh gosh.
And we don't want that.
No, we don't want that. Dicks, balls, farts.
Dicks.
that's more of our realm.
That's where we thrive.
Yeah, that is where we thrive. God bless America. You play something like really patriotic after that. Like that's where the beer o'clock.
Cue the AC/DC.
Yeah. Boink. Those guys take so many freaking shots. It drives me crazy.
So how far this? I feel like you fought 2 or 3 of the mini bosses so far in this place.
I can't remember how many we fought without dying, because remember I did take that one death.
I do remember. You're about to take another one.
Yeah, I used a posh. We're good.
Come on, Posh Daddy.
Posh me, Daddy. Oh.
Posh me, Daddy.
There we go. He's dead. I just stepped on another bug.
You monster.
Okay, so we're running out of space. Let's ditch this stuff because it's very easy.
What's the question marks? Why don't we know what they are?
Because they are cursed items, and we do not see what those things are unless we get something that is a curse breaking item, which we don't have any right now. We had one a minute ago, but I already used it to break a curse on a different item. So, yeah.
It's a lot of curses.
Yep. A lot of curses.
Did you watch Lord of the Rings show yet?
I still haven't, no.
Wow. You never saw the Mortal Kombat movie I told you to watch, did you?
Nope. Never seen The Mandalorian either, though, have you?
That's not fair. I don't have Disney Plus.
Well, I don't have HBO.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Not the Mortal Kombat movie.
I mean, I'm sure it's not just on HBO right now.
Well, search it up, internet bitch.
I will. I will do that. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my gosh. Get the pure acid.
Mortal Kombat movie that Steve should have seen by now. No, I didn't pull it up. I'm just kidding. Like that's how I would look it up.
It was an HBO exclusive, and HBO is not. HBO is like Nintendo. They're not one to let go of their own IPs. So I
On
highly.
TV.
Oh
Okay,
fuck me! I just died. What in the world?
These are all HBO.
I was too busy talking about your stupid thing.
About your stupid house centipede.
Speaking of house centipedes, I've got to pee. So let's take a break here real quick so I can go leak the lizard.
Leak the lizard.
All right.
Finish him.
We'll be right back.
See ya.
Well, not right back. We'll be back in the next episode.
When he's done peeing.
Yes.